we are back. We're gonna test our luck with this controller, and if it gives me problems, I'm just gonna switch to right over to the steering wheel. Get right back to the wheel. How the heck do I get out of here? I think it's this way. All right, and I've already got a load. We've got waste paper. We are like on the border of New Mexico kind of, and we're gonna drive all the way up to California, or over, I guess. Look out, man. Ah, come on, so close. So close. We're gonna go all the way over to California. Ian, what's up, man, over on YouTube? Good morning, dude. Welcome to the chat. It's a lot of cardboard. Butch, this is American Truck Simulator. ATS. I'm watching my audio. We've been having some trouble with the audio and the controller the last few streams. So I got my fingers crossed. Thank you for the likes on TikTok, guys. Helps out a lot. Oh, look out, man. It's another car we can see through the bottom of. See, I heard that crack right there in the audio. I'm curious. Let's see. Oh, don't mind me. I'm watching the road. I know what I'm doing. Computer right now, but they're porting it over to consoles, so it'll be on Xbox and PlayStation sometime. Yeah, right now PC only, Butch. Alright, we're gonna start getting back to like more familiar areas, the old map, as we go back towards California. We got a ways to go, but so far things are rolling pretty good, I think. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I test ran for a while. I verified that the controller's not registering as an audio device, so that's not happening. Check drivers on the controller, because there's drivers for it. See, there goes the audio right there. But I checked, I ran it for like 30 minutes, jumped on stream just to see if this was not going to happen. And never had any trouble with it. Verify the controller's not registered as an audio device. So that's not what's happening. But I'm gonna mess with some stuff. Let's see. JJ, thank you for the follow on TikTok, man. Appreciate it. Let's see if this is. All right, cool. We're going to be doing some trial and error. Ozzy, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you, bud. Still trying to work out the weird controller audio thing. Is what we're what I'm up to, I guess. I can just not use the controller, but I'm thinking we're gonna go live again with Zach tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to use the controller then. Hopefully I can get this figured out tonight, so I can have my controller tomorrow and not have to deal with this while we're collab streaming with him, you know. Get skinny. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing I've ever had, man. Like, it's not doing it right now because I unplugged the controller and plug it back in. But it'll take about 10 minutes or so, and it'll start doing it again. If I'm using the controller, the audio just cuts off. But if I don't use the controller, it's fine. But it's very odd glitch we've got going on. Joey, what's up, man? Yeah, I checked. Controller's not an audio device, so it's not interfering like that. Of course, we've been running it like this forever, and it never had any trouble until last week. But then I updated some drivers and stuff like that, hoping it would maybe some of that stuff would clear it up. but it's still doing it. Joey, have a good day at work, man. I hope we catch you next time. I'll be live tomorrow night too, if you're hanging around, or tomorrow morning, I guess you would call it. Now we're flying through here. 150 miles an hour, man. Truck's like actually wobbling. We're kind of top heavy with this load. We're actually kind of wobbling. This has potential to go south. 157. I don't think I've seen the truck get quite this fast. Let's see if we hit 160. 159. There's 160 right there. We did it. Look out, cars. Oh, hold on. 162. Oh, there's a turn. All right, that'll slow you down pretty fast. Get out of my way, truck. Sit in here for a second. Get the inside view. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I forgot about my little spaceman. You see him up there? Forgot about that guy. Good stuff. Hoover, what's up, man? Welcome back. Yep, crash trucking, rolling strong, bud. We can do it. Yeah, the ATS videos have been doing pretty good on TikTok and stuff. Uploading every day, Monday through Sunday. This coming week will be the 3rd week in a row. So a lot of highlight clips going up, but they're killing it, really. I've been trying to work out some audio glitches we've been having, though. Thank you for the likes on TikTok, guys. Hold on, I need to get that chat back up to the top here. There we go. Have you played lately, Hoover? Has it been a while? Nice, man. Yeah, we'll try to do some convoys one of these days. My boss told me that she's scheduling me Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the next 2 weeks. My self-schedule starts after that, which my self-schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, pretty much every week. The only exception is Thanksgiving. So yeah, self-schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She said she's gonna go ahead and put me on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the next 2 weeks, so it just stays the same all the way through December, or through the beginning of December. But I'm still not on the schedule right now, so I'm gonna have to hit her up today, I guess, and ask her to put me on the schedule. But if she holds her word, My days off will be the same. Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, and Tuesday night. But we need to get one of those weekend nights. We need to get some of us together, some of the old crew. Try to get a convoy going on. Little G wagon. Essa, welcome back. Thank you for the like. Whoa, look at that. Hold on, look at that flip. Very smooth. The little family on their RV road trip. They just hit the theme park for a second there. Little Six Flags. Hitting those corners too fast. Walk down, welcome in. Yeah, the corners often slow me down. You be down with that. Aussie down with that. Got some Aussie road trains. Nice, man. Yeah, we'll try to figure it out. We'll talk on Discord. I don't know if you guys, I guess all of you guys have the truck sim roll on Discord. Walk down, no mask. Thank you for the follow, bud. Welcome to the crew. Thank you for the likes too, man. Tapping that screen helps out a lot. Yeah, if you don't have the truck sim roll in Discord, at me in the chat and I'll get it added for y'all. And we'll use that to try to figure out a day for convoys. We can get everybody together. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all have it, but it's been a while, so I don't know. Been a long time. All right, I started looking, thinking about finding a place to sleep. I'm just gonna go in the middle here, subvert the traffic, hit that truck full of hay. Yeah, that way we can talk in there and try to figure out a time that works, you know? Oh. Hear the audio go out again? Damn controller. But literally just doing that fixes it for like 10 minutes. And then it does it again. So far, that's the only thing I've been able to find that fixes it. No, I've tried 3 different controllers, tried different cables, tried different ports. Everything. Logan, what's up, man? Welcome back. Okay. You do you, Logan. You do you, man. But yeah, we've tried multiple controllers, tried different cables, of course, tried switching out ports, made sure the controller's not an audio device, so it's not interfering like that. Updated drivers, updated software and stuff like that everywhere. Don't know why it's doing it. As of last week, it never did that ever. You know, we used it just like this forever, never had any problems. And then last week it started doing it. We were streaming with Sturtrix and Zach. But it's only if I'm using this. If I don't touch the controller, it won't do it. So I can get it to where it glitches again, start using the keyboard, and it's fine. or unplug the controller and plug it back in, and it's fine for a minute, and then it starts doing it again. But who knows, man? I just want to get it figured out, because when I'm probably going to stream with Zach again tomorrow. When I stream with Zach, I'm going to be on a controller. So I'd like to not be having this trouble when we do that. Oh, yeah? Dabby says this is how truckers actually drive south of Ohio on 75. This is a realistic simulator in that sense. I looked for drivers on the controller, and they're all current. Which I didn't even know this controller had drivers, because it's just a plug and play thing, you know. And I've also tried all the Xbox controllers I own. They all do it. So I have no clue, man. I have no idea what's up with it. Zachariah, welcome in. Yeah, we send cars to orbit all day, man. All day. No, it's not just on Truck Sim. It's literally anything. Zachariah, thank you for the follow, bud. Welcome to the crew. Thank you for the taps on TikTok, guys. Got us to 200 likes. Yeah, it's not just a Truck Sim thing or a Steam thing. It's anything. Anything I'm playing, if I'm using this controller, it does it. Yeah, I can use my steering wheel and it should be fine. Co-driver, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Monte, I should be able to use my steering wheel and it'd be perfectly fine. But like I said, I want to try to troubleshoot it tonight, because tomorrow I'll be playing on console with one of my buddies on stream. And if we can figure out a way to subvert it today, then I don't have to mess with it when I'm co-streaming with him tomorrow. So tomorrow I have to use the controller. But I don't know. So hopefully through the stream we just try random stuff and maybe come up with new ideas, and maybe it'll work out. But we'll see what happens. Co-driver, I did not make this skin. One of my viewers made this for me a few years ago. I did not make this truck skin. I'm actually hoping to find somebody who can make me a couple new ones. And I've kind of been looking into making them myself, but it's more complicated than I thought. Caden, thank you for that follow too, boss. Welcome to the crew. What is it doing? It's running into cars. That's what it's doing. All right, we're already halfway there. We've been live for 20 minutes. We've gone halfway to California. Aiden, thank you for that follow, bud. Welcome, guys. Have a T-Rex. Y'all are killing it on TikTok. Corey, what's up, man? Welcome back on YouTube. I don't know, Crafted. What would that have to do with the when I have the problem when I'm playing on the console as well? You know what I mean? It's like Steam shut down completely. Is Steam's controller compatibility on? That can apply to everything. Could that apply to when I'm playing on my console though? User, if you hang around, you'll hear it in a little bit. The only I've kind of can troubleshoot it a little bit. Chicken Joe says, "What the hell?" Welchy guns up. So yeah, you'll hear it, but let me kind of describe it to you again. So my audio will start cutting out. Like my audio for everything, the stream, what I hear, everything will just kind of cut off and on if I'm using the controller. But if I put the controller down and use the keyboard, it never happens. It's only if I'm touching this. Yeah, it does it if I'm playing it on the PC. It does it if I'm playing a game on my Xbox. In any world or situation, if I touch the controller, it does it. We've tried 3 different controllers. We've tried different cables. I've tried different ports. I've updated drivers, all kinds of shit, and it just still doing it. They just started doing it last week, and I do not know why. That was funny. That Chicken Joe guy just says, "What the hell?" What the hell did I just get into? This is some scenery in the game I haven't seen in a while. Since all the new states have come out, I've kind of stayed towards the middle of the country, Texas, and running kind of north and south from Texas up to like Montana, but we haven't been out to the West Coast in a minute, guys. Your controller does that too? That's weird. I wonder if something updated somewhere and screwed up the settings. I don't know. Agricultural inspection ahead. Let's go this way. Did they, Colbster? User, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crew, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I never heard of a bug like that before, or a glitch like that before. Yo, brother, with some solid advice in the chat, dude. Yes, sir. We hit 163 miles an hour earlier. I don't think I've ever gone that fast. Earlier in the stream, we got to 163. Yeah, same day delivery, man. It doesn't matter. It only matters that it gets there fast. It doesn't matter the quality it's in when it arrives, right? Hear that crack? It's going to start doing it in a second. For those of y'all that were listening to me talk about that bug we're having, give it another couple minutes. Oh! Hold on, sliding into home. There we go. Safe. That guy's still rolling. Damn, dude. He's still going. Okay. Feel bad for that guy, but he's safe, guys. He had a seatbelt on. He's all good. He's all good. I really need to remember the command to pick my truck up. We're doing a lot of tow truck calling over here. James, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the crew. Heading to Miami now from Tennessee. Real life. Here, let me try to refresh this. Thank you for the likes, guys. Got us to 210 on TikTok. If you like it over there, guys, make sure you tap that screen. Our record for a stream is like 65,000 likes and 75 new followers. Kayana, thank you for the follow too. Yeah, we were running that bull hauler the other day, but the runs are just too short. Cargo livestock is kind of sparse finding jobs, and they're always short, so I don't drive that often. Crafted says I found the FedEx driver. Yep, dude, I gotta drive. See, there it goes. Hear it? Told you, give it a couple minutes, it'll go out, but that's what it's doing. I'll let it do it a little bit for y'all's example. But yeah, it'll do it. If I unplug the controller, plug it back in, we can get a good solid 10 minutes without it happening. And then it'll start up again. Built Forward, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. See? Yeah, James, I've never used the map mods, man. Hoover, he was in chat with y'all earlier. He's one of my moderators. Hoover has done those mods, I think. I think he has. Yeah, I've never messed with the map mods at all. Yeah, didn't you have the map mod for a while? Coast to Coast or whatever it's called? Okay. Hold on. Man, that guy went soaring. It'd have been nice if we hit him off of one of those windmills. Would have been beautiful. Yeah, Coast to Coast in Canada. Alright, I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in so it'll stop doing that to us. But what's up with that? And why does unplugging it and plugging it back in fix it for a second? I really don't get it at all. Let's see if I turn that off. Did that change anything at all? I don't think it does. You guys can hear me at the same volume with this on? No, you can't hear me at all. So yeah, we just ran out of power. This microphone needs a cloud lifter. And that's what that is. I'm curious. Maybe I'll leave that on. Yeah, you can hear me. The audio on the game goes out. Sometimes my audio goes out. Yeah. Wonder if that button right there. I've got my soundboard for my music over here, and that's what we're running through. There's a lot of buttons on it. Some of them I don't really know what they do. It might all come down to that. This controller doesn't have an aux port. Oh, down here, I guess, yeah. Interesting. Crafted's troubleshooting it. I'm wondering, you guys don't hear an echo right now? Because I just changed the stream setting to where instead of going from just to the monitor, it's going back to y'all. So now what I hear is going to y'all. But you guys might still be hearing the desktop audio at the same time. So let me know if you're hearing like echo or double audio type stuff. It might be as simple as that button right there. Who knows? It doesn't look like it's echoing. Clear, awesome. All right, we'll see what that does. I shouldn't have unplugged my controller, but we'll give it a few minutes, and if it doesn't start again, then we know. I wonder where y'all heard me from though. So y'all were saying you could still hear me after I turned the power off my mic, right? I turned the cloud lifter off, and y'all could still hear me. Oh dang! That's what y'all were talking about. Kendrick, what's up, man? Guns up. We're just gonna slide forever. Just forever. Like no friction. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, playing that. Yep. That's what I meant for that to happen. Jordan, thank you for the feedback, man. We're really going the wrong way here. What city is that? Huge, whatever it is. I'm gonna go this way. Thank you for the likes, guys. Almost got us to 600. Christian, thank you for that follow, dude. Welcome to the crew. Hey, look out, car. Maybe he missed his exit. Maybe we helped him out. And I was hoping to hop over this median right here. Good deal, Corey. Thank you, sir. Looks like we're gonna have to go all the way underneath the bridge. I'm kind of excited for Louisiana to come out. I'm excited to see New Orleans because New Orleans is a very big city. All right, Hoover, have a good day at work, man. I will see you later. I'll be back on tomorrow if you're around, bro. What's tonight? Sunday night? So I'll be back on Monday night and Tuesday night. So tomorrow night and the next day. If my boss actually schedules me for what she said she would. Got my fingers crossed on that. Austin says GTA truck. You know, there's a mod in Grand Theft Auto to do a truck simulator in it. It's all right. It's all right. It's not the there's just not enough map. Yeah, 5M, yep, for sure. Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about, dude. It's kind of fun for a second, but you're really just driving. I mean, how big is the GTA map, you know? Very nice, man. You do long haul stuff or local? I hate it when they get glued to my bumper like that. Hey, you could just fly out of the way. You ain't got to slow me down to 50 miles an hour. What's the speed limit here, guys? 65. Better settle up and go 65 miles an hour. Where are we? Do you see our GPS? What is happening? You guys on vertical, you can't see that. What the hell is that? All right. Okay. I've had a GPS do that to me in real life before. I just put my truck out in the field and turned sideways. Like my icon that was driving forward, it turned sideways and started glitching. Out in the middle of a field, like way off from the highway where I actually was. I can't remember where I was at, but I was not in Texas. I was well away from home. I was somewhere, I think I was somewhere like Kansas or Arkansas or something like that. But I was not familiar with where I was. And my GPS said, how about this? I don't want to jinx it. Panda, what's up, man? We got Panda on Twitch. Yeah, see, I thought you made that first one back in 2020, man. It's been a while. Oh, you have no idea how to anymore? Well, damn. I'm trying to get, so Panda, if you're watching on Twitch, so you can't see the name underneath me, but on vertical. And you can see the border of my webcam. So what I want to do is I want this truck. I redid my logos and stuff. They look real sick. This is my old same logo that you helped me clean up. This is the same one. But I kind of like restyled it, if that makes sense. And I got everything to match this border. kind of like a neon cyberpunk graphic glitch kind of style. And I want to redo this truck like that, right? I want this truck to be done in that style. And then I want a truck for my music stuff. So I've been looking for somebody who can make me one. I've kind of looked into making one myself, but it's a lot more complicated than I thought it was. Ed Starbright, welcome to the crew, man. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, sir. Looks like it's a window issue, most likely. Could try disabling the aux port in Windows. Okay, I don't know how to do that, but we can look at it if it does it again. So far, it hasn't done it again since I hit that button. I don't want to jinx it, Crafted. But so far, since I hit that button, it hasn't done it again. It's a lot more complicated now. With AI being what it is, I'm sure it would be super easy. Oh. I don't know, right? Maybe I'll talk to Chat GPT about it. see what's up. Unastia TV, is that how you say that? Get that early bonus. Yeah, same day delivery right here, guys, from New Mexico to California, sun up to sundown. Jason, thank you for that like on Facebook, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Crafted, I'm not keeping track of the time, but since I hit that button, we haven't had trouble. If it was that one button this whole damn time, dude, I'm gonna be happy we fixed it, but it's kind of unbelievable. If that's what it was. It all comes down to that. Hey guys, tomorrow night I gotta record all my music videos. I've already got all the truck sim videos, the gaming videos edited for the rest of the week. So I just gotta schedule those to upload and do the descriptions and all that stuff. I got to do that tomorrow. I got to record all my music videos and edit all them, and then do the same thing, set them for upload and all that. That's going to take me a few hours to do. So the music channel has daily uploads all week, and the gaming channel has daily uploads all week. We are halfway through a month of daily uploads, so I'm trying to do that consistently, and then I'll go live after that. But I should be live tomorrow night. Oh, there it goes. So it wasn't the button. It wasn't the button. Thor, welcome back. Thank you for the like on Facebook. I don't know if me and Zach are going to play tomorrow. We're going to try, and we haven't talked about what yet. So that's another thing that plays into that, I guess. Like what time we go live tomorrow will kind of depend on him. We might end up streaming first, and I do all the video stuff after. That might be what we do. Thank you for the likes, guys. I see you coming through, tapping the screen. Got us to almost 800 likes on TikTok. It could be something very simple, but Corey, we might have jinxed it because it did it again. Yeah, there it goes. Yep, we might have jinxed it. Look out. It's too late for that. Too late for that, man. All right, I don't want to unplug the controller yet because I want to just try to hit some shit and see what happens. What's the weirdest thing to me is that I used it like this forever and we never had problems. That's the weird thing to me. Carisha, thank you for the 300 likes. You're killing it. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's the weird thing to me is that we used it the same exact setup, the same exact way, and never had a problem. And then nothing changed, but what was Crafted was saying, it could be a Windows issue, most likely. Disable the aux port on Windows. Do you know how I disable the aux port on Windows? Chevy, thank you for that follow. Welcome in, man. I'm a Chevy fan myself. I wonder. Koresha, thank you so much. 1,400 likes now. Likes help out a lot, guys. They really do, especially over there on TikTok. Boss man, thank you for the taps as well. I'm waiting a second to see if Crafted can tell me something about disabling this thing on Windows. Disable the aux cord on Windows. Wonder if I can do that without without having to turn my gameplay off here. Let's see. Sound settings. More sound settings. I don't see that. No, Windows 10. My computer won't upgrade to Windows 11. It won't do it. It's too old. Yes, I'm on Windows 10. But he says sound settings, more sound settings. There's not a button for more in sound settings. But manage sound devices. The controller is not an audio device. I told you guys that earlier though. This controller is not listed in audio devices. It doesn't register as an audio device. So if the controller is supposed to pop up in there, it's not going to. He says find the controller in both playback and recording. A Windows 10 machine. Yeah, dude, it asked me the other day. It popped up and was like, we're gonna stop supporting Windows 10 in October, and it was like upgrade to Windows 11. I was like, all right, I guess I will. And then I tried and it was like, oh, your computer can't do that. It's like, really? What the hell? I guess I really do need to upgrade, man. It's about time to rebuild, I think. Which this computer's what, about 4 or 5 years old now, I think. 5 years old. VD Slides, thank you for the follow, bud. Welcome to the crew. I'm gonna get out of this settings and just kind of look around. I find the controller in awesome, VD. Yeah, we're gonna try to do some community convoys and stuff, man. If you play, you should check it out. Discord server is linked in the bio here on TikTok. We're trying to fix an audio bug we're having right now, though. That's why we're not moving. Sorry, guys. Super eventful stream. So I can find the controller in other devices, but the only option I have with it is to remove the device. Oh man. All right, Crafted's on a computer looking at it. Do you see the audio mixer in the settings? Like the master volume? Yeah, there's nothing like that there. Yeah, this is such a specific bug though, you know? Mr. Trustee, thank you for the follow. And I can go in there. Corona, welcome to the crew. All right, control panel, sound. I was in here earlier, yeah. The controller's not in here. In control panel, there's nothing, hardware doesn't exist, but I can go control panel, then sound, and that opens this up. That shows me audio devices, but the controller's not one of them. That's not an option in here. Check, check. Yeah, the computer has this computer actually has speakers built into it. But they're turned off. They're right here, they're disabled. Yeah, I don't have an option to show disabled and whatever, you know what I mean? Right clicking doesn't do shit. I can right click on this and it doesn't show me anything. But I can see the devices that are disabled. I can see the devices that are enabled. I can see the disconnected devices. I can see all that. None of them are the controller. If that's what we're looking for, none of them are the controller. Let me look. Yes. Yep, it's that same menu. I wonder what that does. It'll set the soundboard to my default device. I doubt that does anything, but it's worth a shot. But yeah, it's the same thing I'm looking at. Crafted. But yeah, the controller's not here. I do have a number of shit in here. Like my monitor is in here for some reason. Let's see. Check. Check. Let's see. You guys can hear me there. And you guys can still hear me, right? That's interesting. All right. I'm going to put this up here for now. We're going to drive for a second and see what happens. I mean, I can see the controller under devices. It's not an audio device. You see what I'm saying? You can go to like Bluetooth and keyboards and other bullshit devices, and I can see the controller in there. The only option is to disable the controller, not disable the audio, like turn the controller off. Trustee, thank you for the cat. I appreciate that gift. Play some fire for you if you're still here. And have a T-Rex. Alright. Mess around with that. Mess around with that. The only other thing that we could think about trying is trying to plug an aux thing into the controller like you said earlier, Crafted. Let me go grab an aux thing. All right, I'm back. Thank you for the likes, guys, on TikTok. Got us to 2,695. 16 new followers. Thank you, guys. And again, Mr. Trustee with that cat gift. I appreciate you, man. All right, let's see if this aux thing wants to work. And the T-Rex and the fire's still on. All right. Nope. That does not make a difference. You guys can hear it. Oh, that actually takes away all of my audio. That's so weird. That takes away all of my audio. What the hell? You guys can still hear it, but that does take away all of the audio from me. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see. All right, now it's disabled and I can hear again. Yep, still doing it. It did show up. Yeah, night it is, man. Yeah, I love it. We'll sit here and listen to it for a second. That's so weird. Yeah, so that's not it. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just gonna move that and just see. Because why not? Nope. As soon as I touch the controller. Yeah, night. For some reason, dude, as just like of this last week, we've been playing with the setup forever and it's fine. But just this last week, if I use this controller, any controller, if I use any controller, because we've tried all of them, the audio just cuts out. See? It's like that. But it's only if I touch the controller. I can leave the controller plugged in and just drive with my keyboard and it's fine. It's only if I'm actually inputting the controller. It is starting to get frustrating. I'm confused too, Crafted. I'm confused too, man. No, this happens on any game. If you're talking about ATS stuff. Yeah, this happens on any game. It happens if I'm playing on the console even. If I have the controller going to the PC, it just does it. Yeah, but we've tried 3 different controllers, yeah? Corey on Twitch says it sounds like a ground issue in the controller. It sounds like a problem with the controller for sure. But we've tried all 3 different controllers that I own. We've tried different cables, we've tried different ports, we've tried different controllers. We've disabled devices. It's the weirdest shit I've ever dealt with. I've been streaming for 10 years now. This is the weirdest technical issue I've ever had. And I'm trying to think of like what changed, right? Because it was fine until last week. So what changed last week? And I can't think of what changed. Juan, what's up, man? Thank you for the like on Facebook. Welcome in, bud. It's good to see you. Yeah. Like you're talking about like my physical soundboard, because I've done that. And I've switched out like the default devices and all that stuff. Colombian Brew, welcome in on Twitch, man. Yeah, I updated drivers and everything. Drivers have all been updated. But yeah, the driver update could have been what screwed it up, like a NVIDIA audio update or something. It could have been part of what messed it up, yeah. Could have been. I don't know how to check that, Crafted. Let's try to, I'm going to plug this in again and see if it pops up over here. Check. All right, check. Okay. So that's disabled in 2 places now. The control is disabled in 2 places. See, it just does it right away anyway. Yep. But if I unplug it here, right, because it's hardwired to the computer, my computer doesn't have Bluetooth either. So if I do that and plug it back in, it'll stop for like 10 minutes. It won't do it for about 10 minutes and then it'll start doing it again. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that to get us somewhere where we can sleep and finish this run. And then I'll check my drivers again. And reinstall my drivers if I can. Peter Bill, thank you for the follow, bud. Welcome to the crew. 16 new followers on TikTok tonight, guys. Knight, thank you for that follow too, buddy. Welcome in. I'll be live again tomorrow morning too, guys, and hopefully this won't be a problem by then. Peterbilt, thank you for the likes, buddy. I appreciate that. Hammer down, yeah, but isn't that weird? If I unplug it and plug it back in, it's fine for 10 minutes. It'll work for about 10 minutes. That makes it sound like it's a grounding issue in the controller, like Corey was saying on Twitch, but it's not, because we've tried every controller I got. We tried 3 different controllers. I'm perplexed, man. Peterbilt with 400 more likes got us over almost to 33.3K. Sorry, I got stuttering. I hit the wrong button. There's a guardrail. It's Microsoft's way to get you to upgrade. It might be, dude, because like I was saying, for the people who just came into the stream, my computer's old. I mean, it's still good. It was top of the line when I bought it, so it still works fine. But it is old. They told me, one, it doesn't have Bluetooth. I can't even connect Bluetooth, because I was thinking maybe I'll just eliminate the cable and try to go Bluetooth with the controller. Normally I just hardwire everything anyway. And my computer doesn't even have Bluetooth ability. And then they told me the other day that they're going to stop supporting Windows 10 and asked me to upgrade to Windows 11. Said they're going to stop Windows 10 support in October. And I was like, fine, I guess. Normally I don't upgrade like that until I have to. And so finally I was like, all right, I guess if they're going to shut her down, I'll go ahead and upgrade to Windows 11. It's what I got on my laptop anyway. And I went to update and it says my computer can't run Windows 11. So I can't even switch to 11. So I guess I'm just that out of date. The problem is computers and stuff are so expensive, and even just parts are expensive. If I wanted to just upgrade piece by piece, shit would cost me like every bit of money I have saved up right now, you know? This is in the Steam Workshop, actually. It's the OHM Word Transmission and Engine Pack. So OHM Word Engine and Transmission Pack. Very old mod. I've had it on the game for like 4 or 5 years. But still runs good, still sounds great. The audio is part of that pack, obviously. Still runs great, still sounds good, still works. I like it so much, I don't think I can play the game without it. It's badass, isn't it? Yeah, Colombian, I have a USB in the front and the back. I don't know what that has to do with the motherboard. Like maybe it is in the motherboard and it doesn't matter. But I have two different USB buses, one in the front and one in the back, and we've tried both of them. So, I don't know. Maybe it is something with the motherboard though. If they're both going to the same spot. I don't know enough about it to troubleshoot it in that kind of way. The best I could do is just plug into the back and plug into the front to go to the different USB boards. But it does it in both of them. Yeah. Sarah's husband, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it does it either way. But see, since I unplugged it and plugged it back in, we've been good for a little minute here. Yeah, for real. Even a CPU upgrade will set you back $1,000 nowadays. Yeah, for real. And honestly, my computer is so old that if I'm going to redo it, I just need to rebuild the whole thing. I just need to upgrade everything. So, I mean, shit, what are we talking about? $4,000 maybe to rebuild a nice top tier computer. Yeah, it's wild. But it is what it is. Sarah's husband, thank you for the 300 likes, my friend. I appreciate that. So I'm probably going to actually go live twice tomorrow. I don't know how it's going to work out because I've got to, again, guys, I'm trying to upload every single day on my gaming channels and my music channels at Tyler Dan Music if you guys want to check it out. But, so far I've been doing good. So we've gotten 2 weeks down and we're now moving into the 3rd week of trying to upload every day, Monday through Sunday. And, that's a big goal for me, is like I'm really trying to make sure I get at least one video up on every single thing for both the brands, really, every single day. So I have to do a lot of work for that tomorrow. I've got to record my music videos, edit my music videos, and upload them. I've got my the gaming videos are all edited and ready to go already, but I still got to schedule them for upload, do their tags, titles, descriptions, and all that stuff. So I probably got like 3 or 4 hours I got to do on the videos. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to work out my day tomorrow, because we're probably going to stream with Zach tomorrow or tonight or tomorrow morning. We'll be streaming with Zach. I want to go live before then because I'm going to go look for drivers and all that stuff, right? I'm going to try to update all my drivers again, and maybe we'll get lucky and a driver will fix it. I mean, it could be a driver problem for sure. So, yeah, maybe we'll get lucky and a driver will fix it. I'm just trying to figure out how I can test that before I have to go live with Zach. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, but I will be live tonight, guys, either late tonight or early tomorrow morning. I'll be live again, and I'm off the next day too, so I'll be live Monday night tonight, and I'll be live Tuesday night as well. I don't have to go back till Wednesday, I don't think. I've been good. Yeah, how you been? I've been pretty good, man. I'm happy to be back streaming again. We've been diligently streaming every day I have off. We're getting at least a stream in. Got a lot of content going out. The content's been doing really good. The gaming content specifically has been doing really good. Jeremy, what's up, bro? I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about that. Yeah, parts for computers, not cheap. No, not at all. Yep. And I've been able to save up some money now that I'm working at the hospital and I've got my nursing degree and all that stuff. Like, I'm making okay money, but I've just like barely started making it. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to save up as much as I possibly can. If I had to rebuild the computer, or if I wanted to, I could do like little pieces at a time, but that's not going to identify what the problem is. And really the whole computer needs to be updated. Yep, same one I've had crafted. So anyway, what I think I'm going to do, yeah, well, kind of, Jeremy, kind of. I try to go for about 2 hours. We're an hour and a half in. But this audio problem has been such a hindrance. Yeah, dude, our truck sim streams, we were getting like 70, 75 new followers a stream, getting like 60 or 70,000 likes a stream. Our truck sim streams were killing it on TikTok. Now they're not doing as good, but it's because we keep on having to stop what we're doing and jack with this audio crap. Deal with the audio crap, you know? But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that I am gonna try to go live again, I think, before I go live with Zach to see if maybe some of these updates and stuff fix anything. It's a 2080 Ti. I couldn't remember if I was on a 1080 or 2080. So yeah, it's a 2080 Ti. Just so we're clear on this, we're running 50% right now. My thing's spinning around in circles. We're running 50% on the GPU. Memory is a little high, but it's in the high 80s. It's not maxing out at all. And the CPU's running 30%. So we're nowhere near maxed out. Yeah, we're nowhere near maxed out on those areas. So it's nothing like that. It is, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's still stout. That's not the trouble we're having. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go so I can screw with the drivers, try to update everything that I can possibly update. Maybe it's coming in from a driver. Hopefully it's coming in from a driver and an update will fix things. We can keep our fingers crossed. I'll try to go live earlier in the day tomorrow, at least for a quick second, to test it again and troubleshoot it before we go live with Zach. But my priority for tomorrow, and when I say tomorrow, I mean tonight, guys. So later today, I'll try to go live again to troubleshoot the audio before I go live with Zach. But my priority is going to be getting those videos up. So I'm really trying to strive for that goal of getting videos uploaded Monday through Sunday on the music channels and the gaming channels. So I'll get that done. I'll try to make sure I get that done for sure, and then we'll try to do whatever we can to fix this problem with the streaming stuff after that. Regardless, I will be live at some point later on tonight or early in the morning tomorrow. So we get our daily stream in and we get to stream with Zach probably. So we'll see how that goes, guys. But I will see you on live at some point, and hopefully we'll have this fixed one way or another. We'll get to it eventually. We will work it out. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for a good solid stream, y'all. Still rolling strong. I appreciate your time, and I will see y'all on the next one.